Hi Riyadh, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you, Mohsin?
I'm good. Very, very cold. You are in the best part of the world, enjoying the winter.
Mm-hmm. That is
Right.
for sure.
Okay, that's great. So we're going to talk about this new project.
Yeah. Let's share the screen again. Okay.
It is coming.
So
Yeah.
this
Okay.
is the location of 𝗏𝗏 City.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So
where exactly it is? In the, with the reference
okay.
over there.
So it's basically just think of it in the middle of Dubai. It's in between both airports. So within half an hour, you can reach both airports.
All right, just right in the
Okay.
middle. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So accessibility is great. The road right above it is 𝗵𝗃𝗶𝗹, which is Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed, I believe.
Okay.
Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Road. Then below it, you've got Al Nahyan Road.
Right.
Okay, the D54.
Mm-hmm.
And then below that, you've got Emirates Road as well.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Then on the right hand side, you've got Al Ain Road. So
Okay.
basically, Al Ain Road will take you towards Business Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Then the other road will take you down the other side. So you're 5 minutes to IMG World, 10 minutes to Global Village, 10 minutes to the Silicon Central Mall, which is on this side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this is Silicon Oasis here.
Right.
Now
It's
the
very
beauty,
close to Silicon Oasis.
yeah, and you're right next to 𝗶𝗀𝗱𝗆 as well. 𝗶𝗀𝗱𝗆 is
Oh,
over here.
right. Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now there will be a road, okay,
Mm-hmm.
eventually. Let's call it 5-6 years time. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna cut through all of this. This is basically empty right now. So it's gonna take you to Dubai Hills, and it also means you get quicker access to Business Bay.
Right. So where this road will start from? Barari and goes towards.
Yeah, so it should be coming off over here, the
Right.
𝗵𝗃𝗶𝗹, okay,
Yeah.
and then it will be cutting through because this is all empty land at the moment. There's only
All
you've only
right.
got
Okay. Got it. Got it. From here till
because
there.
the only thing you have here right now is Barari, Marjan, and then you've got City of Riyadh and Falcon City. Okay, then you've got a lot of further developments. So across the road you've got the villa. Then further down you've got Arabian Ranches 3. Then you've got Arabian Ranches 2 and 1. Then you get into Damak Hills. Okay,
Okay. Got it.
so this is going to become a prime location in the years to come. Okay, right now anything which is half an hour away is considered long, but in reality this is going to become a normal thing once Dubai is up to occupancy and everything has been built up.
Half
Okay,
an hour is nothing, right? Half an hour is
yeah, of
nothing.
course. Yeah, for us, we're from the UK, like half an hour is a quick journey for us in London.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, so location's amazing. Like I said, it's very central. You get to both airports within half an hour. This is a very big thing. And this is going to be a very good family community. But from an
Right.
investment point of view, the reason why this is a very, very good investment is because you don't have, the area hasn't been developed yet. So it means when you're buying in here now, you've got the capital appreciation for once the community is completed. But then we like to call you get the Ellington appreciation on top. Okay. And in about 7-8 years' time, you're also going to have a metro coming 1.5 kilometers away from our plot. So it'll be around 15 minutes walking distance.
Right. You mentioned this Ellington, increment over the top. So can you please define that?
Okay, let's use JVC as an example. An average one bed in JVC in today's market, let's say if it's in a good building, it's going to be around 1 million. Now, Ellington unit in JVC, let's say a Poolview unit vacant on transfer will transact for, let's say, 1.3 to 1.4 million in today's market. Okay.
And why is that?
It's because we're Ellington. We're not, you're not going to be getting units from us, from any other developer, Don't forget with Ellington, you're going to get the size, also the smart layout, which is a very big thing. But not just that, you get the very high quality finishing, attention to detail. It's not a copy and paste building. Every building's completely different. Okay. Then furthermore, our amenities are second to none. If you look at the amenities we give here, there's no other developer in the same price point doing this. But on top of that, we was the first developer to bring such amenities to the Dubai market. Okay. Then Ellington's gone.
Yeah. I'm saying the reason I asked you this question is because I wanted to tell you this in detail so I can vouch for it, because I've been to Ellington, I've seen some of the properties, and I've been to other developers as well. And Ellington quality is the best I have ever seen so far in Dubai. So this is the reason I asked you this question, because I wanted you to explain this whole thing. So yeah, it's not only words, because everybody says we got the best. our
Yeah,
quality is
you know,
superior. But unless
our
until you experience it, you do not know. And in Ellington
exactly.
case, you're gonna experience it.
100%. You know, the proof is in the pudding. Look at all the developments we've done.
Yeah.
You know, we've got buildings in Business Bay with 0 views. You know, our 1 bed rent for 170K, but next door you've got a very high tower from Emaar, for example, facing the Burj Khalifa, a 1 bed there rent for 140. So our unit with 0 views rent for, you know, a unit with Burj Khalifa view. So that says a lot about the developer. Okay.
I think you're attracting a particular community which really like Ellington, the way
We're
Ellington develop
attracting,
things, and
yeah,
and this is amazing because the real estate used to be like walls, windows, floors, but now you're talking about feelings, you're talking about experiences,
100%.
and this is what I think make you very, very unique in that space. That you only are what, a 10 years old company, and you're creating a lot of waves in the
Yeah.
market. And I
But you
take,
know,
yeah,
like we've got a very, very strong team behind us.
yeah.
Okay.
No, definitely.
And
But I'm saying you've created that because of the uniqueness you
yeah,
put
I mean,
in the market.
we're a design-led,
Yeah,
you know, boutique developer. We
yeah.
don't focus on creating as many units as possible. For us, that's irrelevant. The main thing for us is, you know, we're selling the lifestyle. When you walk into an Ellington building, as soon as you walk into the lobby, you know, you get this feeling. It plays on your emotions, which other developers don't. And this is why I love Ellington. And my plan before even joining Ellington was always to invest with Ellington myself. Just because me, I'm very meticulous. I like attention to detail, and Ellington ticks all the boxes for me. You know, the kitchens, the bathrooms, everything is amazing.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
location of this new project, this is it. When you come up this road here, you can see Belgrave Gardens. So we've got 4 big buildings. Okay, I'm going to show you the mock-up now. Let me just stop this screen sharing. How do I do that? Stop sharing. Thanks. All right, so let's switch this around. How do I do this? How do I switch the screen around?
Oh, you got a mock-up there?
Yeah, but I want to know how to swap the screen around. In so cool.
The
Okay, I
screen
found it.
loves your face so much,
Yeah.
doesn't want to turn around.
Okay.
Right, okay.
So this is that road I just mentioned to you.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now this is building A. This is building D. You've got the main entrance for the lobby on this side, but each building would have its own, you know, lobby.
Right.
So it's G+6, so 6 residential floors, ground floor, and then you've got your basement as well.
Right.
Okay,
They
so
got a retail shops
yeah,
at the
there's
bottom?
going to be 6 retail stores at the bottom.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
So we launched, so we always, you know, allocate units for our bulk deals first. So, you know, building A got sold out in the first day. So we ended up releasing building D as well, which got sold out. So next week we're releasing building B and building C.
Right.
Okay.
Now, how many total apartments?
735 units in total.
735. And you got 1 bed, 2 bed, and 3 beds.
Yeah, 1 bed, 2 beds, 2 bed plus study, and 3 beds.
3 beds.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
You got studios as well, but they got sold out immediately to our bulk buyers because in each building you've only got 1 studio per floor. You've got 24 studios in total.
Oh, so they all sold out.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, like when a buyer's buying, let's say half a floor, like we'll give them a studio. Or, you know, if they're buying a full floor, they'll get a studio as well.
Right. Okay.
So
only
in
for the
terms of
bulk buyers.
yeah, correct. So in terms of amenities, you've got your paddle court, your tennis court, your basketball court. Okay. You've also got your clubhouse right in the middle. You've got the urban beach in front. And then connecting the urban beach with all the other clusters is your lazy river, which goes around.
Right. Okay. This is very interesting.
Yeah. And then within each cluster, you've got your garden area, kids play area, kids pool as well. So you can see below, you've got the kids pools in, you know, all the clusters. And then you've also got the bridge that takes you towards the clubhouse if you're not in the lazy river.
Right.
Okay. Now in the clubhouse itself, so you're going to have your fitness center, your yoga and Pilates studio, your cinema room, your private dining area. You've got a majlis, you've got a co-working area as well, and you've got like a games room too. Okay. Now on this side of the building over here, you're going to have some community space. Now it's either going to be, let's say, you know, a park, or potentially it could be like a little lagoon as well. Um,
Okay, this is like a 4-building cluster, low rise,
yeah,
very
correct.
limited space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. So that space over there, that is your shaded lap pool. So the whole idea is, if you're not like lounging, you
Wow.
can also come here to swim as well if you want to.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, good.
So now that's more or less everything you need to know. But you know, it's called Belgrave Gardens. I link back to our first project in 𝗵𝗃, you know, which basically has doubled in price in the last 8 years. So, you know, the price point over here was starting around 1.1, 1.2 for your 1 bed. So you can expect this by handover realistically to be at 2,000 dirhams per square foot. At the moment, it's around 1,500.
All right.
And then,
really
yeah,
a good value for money.
yeah. Well, I mean, this is Ellington, you know,
Yeah,
and it's
this is
because of the
really good
area,
value.
it's the location. It hasn't been developed yet. So, you know, a lot of clients that know Ellington, they took advantage of this and bought multiple units, because they know in terms of your rental ROI and capital appreciation, you know, long term, this is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Now,
What is the size of 1 bed? Yeah.
it's, let's say, between 720 to 810 square feet.
Okay, this is pretty big.
It's your usual Ellington sizes.
The usual Ellington size.
Yeah. So another amenity we're adding here is, so in 2 of the buildings, you're going to have basically like a, let's just call it like a little nursery. So if you're a parent, you need to go to work, you need to drop your kids off to nursery, you can just drop them over here. They'll have like 4 beds, a sofa bed in the middle. You know, you're not paying extra for this service. It's included in your service charge. This is why I say it's a family community. Like, we're calling it our first community over here. Because it's a very big plot, but we only have 735 units. Okay.
Okay.
This is what the guest powder room is going to look like. And then again, you've got some more renders. You've got your cinema room below. You can even book the cinema room if you want to, for like parties and stuff. As usual, you can book all these spaces for no charge. But yeah, amazing sound system, popcorn machine behind. And then I'll just show you the renders of the interior as well. Sorry. So this is what your bathroom will look like. Of course, this will be for a 2-bedroom apartment. This is the master's, because it's got the dual vanities, the his and hers. And then you've got your lobby as well.
Yeah.
This is when you enter the clubhouse. So we've got some really unique art pieces being designed for this project. This is the fitness center. So you've got your boxing bag, cardio to your right. To your left, you've got your weights, and then you've got the bar behind as well. Okay. This is your co-working space over here. So you can come here, have meetings, you know, you get your free Wi-Fi in all the common areas. You've got your chargers and whatnot over here. Then this is what your kitchen looks like. So again, built-in appliances, fridge, freezer, cooker, microwave oven, and dishwasher. Within the kitchen countertop, they've incorporated some space so you can put in stools to use it as a breakfast bar as well. And then in general, you've got loads of space. Then, you know, this is some of the finishes.
What will be the service charge?
15 dirham per square foot, and this will be ready Q3 2028.
Q3 2028. So 3 years.
Let's call it like just under 4 years.
Under 4 years, yeah.
Okay,
good. I think the location is very, very cool because of the access, and plus, you know, access to the downtown as well through
100%. 100%, you know,
and like metro is coming, which is also gonna, you know, increase the price over there. And I think they are also planning to do that Etihad rail as well. So the Etihad rail will pass through, I think, near any of the road as well. I'm not too sure about.
Yeah, it'll be nearby. It'll be nearby. Like it's gonna like stop through all the main places anyway, just to like
because
the connectivity across Dubai.
Because they're saying that wherever the station of Etihad rail will be, the price will gonna be 15% high in those areas. So Dubai is doing its best in order to increase the value of the property and taking care of the investors really well in terms of infrastructure. So this is very, very promising. Okay, great. I think that's it. This is what I wanted to understand, because, you know, I was not very clear about the location and, you know, what you guys have done. So I think you've given us the briefing. Plus, I wanted to hear that out, that what is Ellington style, what is Ellington appreciation, because this is so unique stuff. which you generally
Yeah,
do not hear it from everybody. And as you said, it's a design-led company, so the focus is on the experience as compared to anything
100%.
else.
You know, and I've
And
experienced that firsthand because the first time, you know, I walked into an Ellington building, this was the first time I walked into a building and thought, wow, I could actually live here. I would want to buy here, you know,
yeah.
and up until that point, I went through a lot of, you know, I sold units in a lot of buildings. And like, I
Mm,
think as I walked into Ellington, for me, it changed everything.
But how much time did you spend in UK?
I was born and raised in the UK.
You were born and raised. So, and you sold
Yeah, yeah.
the properties here in UK as well?
No, no. In the UK, you know, I was working for a main dealer selling cars before getting promoted to management. But for
Right.
me, it wasn't really about sales. It was just looking after clients, you know, especially people buying cars.
Yeah.
You know, for them to meet someone that actually cares about them and make sure they're getting looked after, finding their need, rather than just trying to sell a car and get commission. This is why I did very well there, and you know, I had a lot of repeat customers and referrals, and that's why I got promoted very quickly.
Great.
But
And
ultimately, I wanted to live in a different country and not pay tax. And I love real estate and always planned to invest myself. So it was a no-brainer.
yeah. Don't talk about taxes, mate. Don't talk about taxes. Everybody's crying in this country at the moment.
Yeah.
So don't talk
So
about.
not
You
me,
got a
zero
you got a
taxes
property
now.
here in UK, I believe, right? You
Yeah,
got
I've
a
got a
property
property
here
in
in UK.
Woodford. Yeah.
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 So you have seen the properties when you're buying, your first one. What about in
Yeah.
Dubai? How do you compare these properties here in London as compared to Dubai?
I mean, overall, the stuff that I saw in Dubai, I wouldn't really buy myself. Okay.
Hmm.
But this is what I'm saying. Like when I walked into Ellington, the finishing, the quality, this is what for me I expect as the bare minimum, you know? But Ellington takes that and then elevates it to another level. And for the price point, you're getting so much value for money. You know, like if you compare this with my flat in London, like over here, I'll get, you know, let's say 40% bigger sizes. You know, I'll get the pool, I'll get the gym, I get the private parking, you know, all the other amenities as well, cinema room, etc., etc. Whereas in London, I've got, you know, a 500 square foot one bed, parking on the
Mm,
street, no gym,
mm,
no nothing, no guest powder room. You know, I love my
mm,
flat. Don't get me wrong, it's my first. I'll never sell it. But
mm.
yeah, you know,
So
Ellington's
you
Ellington,
so
you
you
know,
think
like we are our own brand.
the value for money is more in Dubai?
100%. I mean, you look
100%.
at what look compare my London flat to you know what I can get here for the same money, you know?
Yeah. So
So
it's
yeah,
very,
big
very
difference.
big difference. Huh? And how long you've been here in Dubai?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. So
Yeah.
the speed of growth which you have experienced since the 2.5 years. How was your
Yeah,
experience?
I mean, when I first came to Dubai, Ellington one beds were selling for around, let's say, 1,051.1. And then every year, like the prices just went up by 50K, 50K. Then in some situations, you've got buyers with vacant and transfer units that are willing to pay more. You know, so like
Right.
now the one beds, look, Belgrave Gardens, we handed over end of 2023. The one beds
Mhm.
there now, some are transacting for 1.4 million.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
Wow. So
But
so
for
this is
me,
like,
what I
yeah.
go on.
Carry on.
I was going to say, for me, what I love is when you buy early with us and then you rent it out, you're generating very high rental ROI. So for people that are buying, you know, to rent out to get passive income, you're getting so much returns on your investment.
And this is like a solid product which the end user love. And this is what is very
Exactly.
important, because this is what I'm telling to everybody, that do not think that you're going to buy a cheaper property. Always think that property should have got more demand, because if the property have
Yeah,
got more demand, then if you buy something cheap, that will negate it. So go for something which has got more demand
exactly.
as compared to go for something which is cheaper. Because okay,
Yeah,
in a short run you're going to save some money, but in a long run you're going to pay the price of putting that property on rent, and promoting your property, because the people will come, stay for a few months. After a year, they say, no, we had it enough. We're going to go to another
yeah,
property. And in
yeah,
Dubai, the
exactly.
competition is so high that it is so difficult to keep your tenants in your property, because you know, every month or every week, kind of, the new projects is launching. So,
Yeah,
uh,
well,
So Ellington is on that track where they're living
Well,
on
I
the edge.
mean, yeah, like Ellington's never like, being a developer which struggles with these things. But what you're saying is correct. But like because Ellington is very exclusive, you don't have a lot of units.
Exclusive, yeah.
Okay. If you look online at units available, there's not many. Ellington had a 97. What just happened? Yeah, Ellington has a 97% occupancy rate.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. I think you are very
And
sticky. Ellington is very sticky. So whoever
well,
comes
yeah,
near to Ellington, they don't want to go away because of the quality of the product. And
yeah, and
this is
for,
rare.
for sure. And you got to remember, this is why people pay 20 to 30% more for our properties. Like in JVC, an average one bed rents for 70K. Why would someone come to us and pay 110 or
Of
120K for a
course,
one bed
of
when
course.
next door you can get a two bed for less, for example?
Yeah.
But again, what I love about that, it means the people that are coming to Ellington, they appreciate quality, they have money, they pay you on time, and they look after your property, which is very, very important for me. This is why I already decided I'm investing with Ellington from, back then, because I saw the caliber of people we were seeing in the building. Okay. And
Yeah.
another thing is, you got to remember, most developers, they're mass developers, they're commercial. So when they're doing a project, they're focusing on creating as many units as possible. With
Yes.
us, that is completely irrelevant, This is why when you buy cheap elsewhere, when it comes to handover, you're going to have so much inventory on the market with no demand. This is what, brings the prices down, whereas Ellington's the opposite. High demand, no supply.
Yeah.
People want to keep their units. Just last week, one of my clients, he's renting in Belgrave Square. He knew the price point we're going to be launching at here. He come and bought a unit, straight away. So like tenants become buyers for Ellington, and investors become end users as well.
Yeah, no, and this is like honey to my ears because this is what every investor's dream, to have got something which is very, very popular among the tenants and the users. So if users really like the product, not gonna leave it. And if they're not gonna leave it, you have got a tenant for life, or you got a end user for life. What else do you want
for
from
sure?
your property?
For sure. And one thing I love is when people live in JVC, but they live in an Ellington building, they always mention it. Oh yeah, I live in JVC in an Ellington building. But like it's funny because our one bed.
I understand why they say that because
and
carry on. Sorry.
I was going to say, so like imagine a one bed in JVC. This is the price where you can go Dubai Hills and get this price. So an Ellington property in JVC commands the same rent as Dubai Hills. That is just crazy.
Yeah, because you upgraded JVC basically.
Yeah, we've got like 12, 13 projects there. We completely changed JVC completely. But now we're like we've got projects in other areas which are still being developed, up and coming. So for our investors, again, they can expect to capitalize on that appreciation. Look at 𝗶𝗀𝗃𝗃 Maiden Horizon next to 𝗀𝗶𝘀𝗿𝗆. We've already launched 3 projects there. 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗃𝗃, we've already got 6 projects there.
So they've been all sold out, those projects in 𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗃?
𝗀𝗶𝗃𝗃's completely sold out. In Maiden Horizon, we've got, let's say, like 3-4 units left in each building. The first building, Claydon House, we've only got a 4-bed available.
Right.
But in the other buildings, you've got like one bed and like 2 3-beds, for example. Sorry, 2 2-beds. No, 3 2-beds. Yeah.
Great. Okay, I think whenever we're gonna talk about your quality. End of the day, that's it. Because
100%.
That's what we are talking about, and it is a very, very rare thing because we've been to different developers, talking to different people as well, and this focus on quality and I come from a creative background, right? So my inspiration or mentor was Steve Jobs. So designing, and the depth of detail, signing, it's an art. So you guys are talking about real estate and art. So a lot of
for sure
alignment in terms of values. And this is the reason why I'm saying you're attracting a particular community which will fall in love with you. So you don't have a customer, you have got a brand ambassador. And that's
100%.
a big thing in real estate because it's not easy to create brand ambassadors.
Yeah, and all our projects, because they're not mass, like it feels like a community, very private, family orientated. And every time there's an event, whether it's Eid, Christmas, like Ellington itself will like do events there for the kids and whatnot, bounce castles, face painting, and so on and so on. So you'll see on the Instagram from Ellington anyway. There's so much we do to give back.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, like, do you have any clients that would be interested at the moment before we launch the next two buildings?
Yeah. This is, I think the price point is very attractive, and because the one thing which I keep hearing from my clients is that, oh, the Dubai prices have gone up significantly and gone up significantly, but obviously they're talking about those regions which are already little higher,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
cannot afford it. But I think this Dubai land, there was nothing attractive coming up, and Ellington is a big name who has come to Dubai land, and then now they have launched it. So I think it has got that potential, because I think your price point is very,
yeah.
it's very
But
sweet.
but but if clients are interested, they need to submit EOIs now. Otherwise, they're
Yeah,
going to miss out on the next two
yeah.
buildings. And another
I
thing to
understand
highlight,
that. I totally understand.
another thing to highlight, Dubai land is actually, sorry, yeah, this area, it's being taken over by Dubai Holdings. So, you've got Miras, MBR, 𝗍𝗂𝗍, like they're the master developer for this project. So you can expect big things to come as well on the appreciation side, just because of them too, you know?
But I
So
think you
yeah,
already
great.
got these landmark projects all around it, ranches, Al Buraris,
Yeah. Further down the road, yeah. So
and
Dubai land is quite big, yeah.
yeah, it's quite a big, and it has got that potential. And again, trusting Ellington kind of a thing, trusting Ellington.
Mhm.
Why the hell you guys have chosen that spot? Obviously, you know the future of this project, and you
Yeah,
understand that how much value appreciation the people will get. Unless until why do you go to Ellington? In that place, in the first place. So
yeah.
yeah. So okay, no, great. Thank you so much, Riyadh, and thank you so much for telling us about yourself. I wanted my audience to hear that thing, that the people who are in Ellington are the brand ambassadors. They are not like people who have got one job and they're just doing the job
Yeah,
and they just know very little about the projects and stuff. Because
yeah,
as you know, my exposure is little wider, so I can compare where I go and where I can stick with. So
yeah.
Ellington is one of
And
the
don't,
place where I asked them
yeah,
to give me the badge. And where
yeah.
is my badge? I think it's somewhere. I got
I
the
was
badge.
gonna say though, but don't forget I was an Ellington brand ambassador well before I joined Ellington,
It's
you
just
know?
the perfect match.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just the perfect match.
For sure.
Okay, that's great, and thank you so much. We're still recalling our, you took us to the lunch, that Aghwani
Yeah.
pizza thing. So I was
Yeah, that
having
was
a
delicious,
chat
isn't it?
with Ali, both
Yeah.
both Alis, and we were just remembering that. So thank you so much for those priceless memories. And
You're
Ali is
very welcome.
asking me when we're gonna do it again. So
Yeah.
it is just like a picnic in Dubai. So
Yeah.
probably
Yeah,
we will
come
spend
down,
time soon.
come down. Like, but tell them if they want to get units, like they need to get in early. Like Dubai Island is sold out. Like
Yeah.
nothing left,
Yeah. No,
you
I
know?
totally understand that. I
So
totally understand. I totally understand the heat, and what
yeah.
is happening in Dubai. And
Go
2025 would be
Belgrave
the same
Gardens,
as
you'll see the video.
2024. Okay.
Yeah.
Take care.
All right then. No
Thank you so
worries.
much.
You too, take care.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye bye. you.